Howdy, Immortalium here, and today I want to discuss the fact that I've set up a Buy Me a Coffee. I wanted to kind of take a look at what Buy Me a Coffee is because I'm sure plenty of you aren't familiar with it. I certainly wasn't before, as well as some of my reasons, some of my motivations, etc. etc. So let's start off first with what is Buy Me a Coffee. So Buy Me a Coffee is in many ways very similar to Patreon. And in case you're unfamiliar with Patreon, Patreon is a service in which people can pay you money, you will give them certain benefits, they will help improve your content, etc. etc. And Buy Me a Coffee is very similar to that. The main difference with Buy Me a Coffee, in contrast to Patreon, and the reason that I ended up picking it, is that you don't necessarily have to commit to a monthly subscription. Instead, you can actually do a one-off payment which will still contribute to me, to the channel, and to my goals. As for why I've set up Buy Me a Coffee, I do feel like I need to explain myself. So as you might be aware of, since I've discussed a little bit of this before, this channel isn't monetized. If there's any advertising on this channel currently, I'm not actually making any money off of it. And from what I've heard, even if there was, I wouldn't be making that much money off of it. Additionally, I do have affiliate links, and those affiliate links have been very helpful in the past for multiple reasons. I really like the idea of affiliate links, people buying things and supporting the anime and manga industry while simultaneously giving me a cut and also allowing me to see what kind of impact I'm having. Like, for instance, the thing that I'm most excited about, of course, with the affiliate links is the fact that I've sold a surprising number of copies of Utsubora, which is a manga that I really enjoyed, that wasn't as popular at the beginning as it should have been, but has steadily become quite popular due to a lot of very positive word of mouth. And knowing that I've sold about 8 or 10 copies of Utsubora through the affiliate links, it really makes me feel like I'm having a big impact on the anime and manga industry in a very positive sense as well. So I really like that from that perspective. And I was hoping initially to kind of eventually monetize the channel, to do those affiliate links and to hopefully make money through that. Because to be honest, I'm actually putting a lot more effort into this channel now than I ever have before. If you've noticed, I'm actually incorporating clips now into anime reviews, into manga reviews. There's a lot more editing involved, and it's actually taken me a much longer time to make these videos. It's much more of a time investment, and I genuinely believe that is the right thing for me to do. When I take a look at the quality of my current videos compared to the videos before, it's very much the difference between just a guy doing a vlog and making a more professional looking review or product. But at the same time, I felt a lot of limitations when it comes from the financial side, when it comes to this new process. And as I mentioned before, while the affiliate links are helping a little bit, it's not anywhere near enough to what I need currently. And so that's where the idea of setting up a Buy Me a Coffee came from. Now, I hadn't originally wanted to set up either a Patreon or a Buy Me a Coffee, because for one, I kind of had it in my head that I wasn't really worth it. I was thinking to myself, oh, I think it would be better if people bought products through my affiliate links rather than giving money directly to me. And also there's this added pressure that I will have. In particular, I'm thinking to myself, if people are paying me a certain amount of money per month, how do I give them their value? How do I make it worth the amount of money that they are giving to me? And that's something that I've really struggled with. But hopefully I've come up with a decent compromise. So if we take a look at the actual Buy Me a Coffee page, you will see that there are 3 tiers that people can sign up for. The first one is for €2 per month, the second one is for €4 per month, and the third one is for €6 a month. And beyond the knowledge that you'll be supporting the channel and you'll be supporting me, I've tried to include some other benefits. In particular, I've set up for the first time ever a community Discord server for people who back me on Buy Me a Coffee. They will be able to hang out there, they'll be able to discuss things with me, hang out with other people who are passionate about this channel, and all that good stuff. It'll be the first time that I've ever done a community server on Discord, so I'm sure there will be some growing pains. Of course, I will be super happy to hear any feedback that'll help me improve the Discord server. Additionally, there are a couple of other benefits associated with different tiers. For instance, you will get a video credit if you do the tier 2 and up. Additionally, for tier 3, anyone who is newly subscribed will get a shout out in my next video. So there's a couple of the benefits that I was trying to figure out, because I don't want to stretch myself too thin either. But the thing that I'm most excited about is something that I haven't been able to achieve yet. The one thing I want to point out first is that one of the big differences that I found, at least, between Buy Me a Coffee and Patreon is the fact you can only set up one goal at a time, which I do think is a bit disappointing. So I set the first goal relatively simple. It'll be about raising enough money to buy a new mic stand, because this thing is a bit of a makeshift. I could certainly do a lot better with this mic stand, and I think it would be a good little test. I think it's a nice little way to improve the channel, and I think it's very achievable. But the goal that I'm most excited about, and that of course won't be until we get the mic stand done, is a monthly manga poll. So my goal would be that if I start earning over €100 a month through Buy Me a Coffee, that people who back the third tier will be able to recommend me manga to read. We will make a list. Then after a discussion, people will vote on which manga they want me to review over the course of the next month. And the winner I will purchase, I will read, and then I will do a review. And there'd be very few limitations. Some of the limitations would be I'd have to be able to buy the entire series in one go. I can't buy part of the series one time and buy another part of the series then another time. I need to be able to get the entire manga in one go. It has to be 10 volumes or less. It would have to be less than €150 to purchase. And of course, it would have to be legal to own in the country that I live in, for instance, Ireland. I'm sure that would probably never come up, but I just wanted to make that clear. But besides that, there would be absolutely no limitations, so you could pick whatever genre you want. The sky's the limit when it comes to that. So I think that would be a very fun thing to do. I think I would discover a lot more manga series through that. I would certainly review some manga series that I wouldn't touch, I'd say. And I think it would be a very fun way to incorporate the community into the content for the channel. So I think that'd be an awesome thing to do, but that might be quite a while yet. Regardless, I would of course absolutely love to hear your thoughts on my decision to create a Buy Me a Coffee. And of course, I would absolutely love to hear all of your feedback with regards to the Buy Me a Coffee page. If you can think of a way that I can improve it, of course, let me know in the comments below. So I hope that you will consider supporting it. Of course, if you want to support the channel and you don't necessarily want to do a one-time payment to me or contribute monthly, you can still support me by purchasing anime and manga through my affiliate links in the description below. That'll still really help the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and bye-bye.